last week's video, I gave my house a spring makeover, lightening things up and shaking winter out of here. Now, I want to add a few extra touches to get ready for Easter. I'm thinking a floral arrangement, a centerpiece, and styling a console table. As well, M&Sense has reached out and partnered with me to help me bring this all together. I'm on it, and I think I'm going to start with the centerpiece. I have to show you the cutest Dollarama find. Little bunnies, they're little wooden bunnies for $3. They're cute enough just to put out like this, but I want them to match my decor a little bit more, so I'm going to stain one and whitewash the other. And there's little wooden eggies too. Yeah, I'm gonna paint these too. The eggs are dry and adorable, but they're not done yet. I want to add some speckles on it. I know there's some bird's eggs that have speckles, not that I know exactly which ones, but that's what I'm going to try to be imitating. And now to my floral arrangement, which is a lot less of a floral arrangement than a vegetable arrangement, because I'm going to be using carrots in a clear vase. I just think that is so Easter springy. And I did buy the carrots that have like the leaves attached, and they're so cute. I really want to use them, but they're kind of not super alive looking. So I'll see how much I can get away with that. But I also bought baby's breath, which I found out right here is called Gypsophila. That sounds terrible for something so cute. Yeah. And if I need to, I might also add just pretty flowers, but we'll see how this part goes. So let's start putting it together. For my bulk, I'm just going to use regular big carrots. I just have to find the ones that fit the best in the middle. And to keep them from falling over, I'm just going to add some tape, kind of like a little cage. I don't know. I'm going to try it, and then if I really don't like it, I'll just snip them. What are our thoughts? It looks a bit sad, eh? Like it's just like it doesn't want to get out of bed in the morning. But what if I like tie it up like this? Kind of seems to stay, and then I could put the baby's breath all around it. Yeah, that might work. Okay, I'm gonna try that. I'm just using the same metal twist tie that was around the carrots when I bought them. Okay, this gives them a little more spring in their step. And let's fill it with baby's breath. kind of bummed out that these are wilty. They would look so perfect if they just stood up. Like, wouldn't that look great? It would be so good. But that is not what I could find when I went shopping for them. So it's what I have to work with. I think I can rescue it though, still, with just some flowers. I'm gonna go buy white flowers. I think white. If I find orange, I'm totally buying orange. But if not, I will buy white flowers. But before I do that, I am going to add some water to my vase and do a little bit of styling to see if my vision is coming together, even though my leaves are wilty. I'm using this handmade cutting board as my base, or like a tray, and then my vegetable floral arrangement, and a couple cute birdies, and this. The finishing touch to my arrangement here is going to be a candle, and the candle maker M&Sense reached out and sent me one that I think is going to be perfect. Time for a little unboxing. Oh, it's heavy. Oh. This is well packaged. Wow. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I picked eucalyptus and cedarwood in this sage green matte glass jar, which I thought would be perfect for spring. Oh, it's so pretty. And the smell. It's so clean and fresh smelling. It has like a hint of citrus to it too, which this is perfect for spring. It really smells good. So thank you, M&Sense. But when I put it here, the candle looks so amazing that I definitely have to run out and go buy some flowers now. The candles are made with self-trimming cotton wicks and a blend of clean-burning soy wax and palm wax. Palm wax has a higher melting point, which lets the candle burn more slowly and last longer than candles made of all soy wax. And this blend also improves how the fragrance fills the room. This is a big, long-lasting candle with 150 hours of burn time. I had to measure the candle just to show you how big it actually is. 6 inches tall. Comparing it to what I think is a standard size candle, one from Bath & Body, you can really see how large it is. I'll leave a link in the description below along with the code for a 20% discount provided by M&Sense. Thanks! Let's talk console tables. Mine's already styled, and I don't think it's realistic to say, hey, take everything down just to style for Easter. I think it's more realistic just to add a few cute pieces. And one of the pieces I want to add to mine is some art, some kind of like vintage, kind of like homey feeling, Easter themed spring art. Yeah, that's a lot of words, but it's going to be simple. I'm starting off with one of these like board canvases. It's a board with canvas attached to it. And this one is from Dollarama for $1.25. And I went online and found a bunch of free Easter or spring themed images that I printed off. Just like, I don't know, cute little pictures. And I'm gonna pick which one I think matches the best, and using Mod Podge, my papers, and just a $1.25 board, I'm gonna try to make a really cute vintage piece of art. So, Mod Podge time. I'm going to start by carefully tearing off this white border. The reason I'm tearing it off is so I don't have like a super clean, sharp edge. So I'm going to need to blend it into the background of the canvas. Recycle, and here it is. I am now ready to glue it onto it, or Mod Podge it right onto my board. But I find that Mod Podge is a bit like, it's so thick to spread. So I have a little bit of water, and I'm gonna brush my board with water first, just like a thin coat, and then I'm gonna add my Mod Podge, right? So, simple enough, right? Painting with water. All right. Using up the last bit. And now the print. Oh, I think I missed a little down here. There. Okay, now really the print. And I'm hoping to get a little bit of the texture to come through on the paper. I'm just gonna paint right all over it. This will also let it help stick better. This just needs to dry now. Totally yummy. Okay, so my little picture dried, and I originally was going to paint like some dark paints. I even have them out here. There's a whole stack of dark paints, and I was going to kind of blend it in, but it looks so cute, and it looks like it's supposed to be like that. So I'm not gonna touch it, I love it. And some of the, like the canvas look underneath did come through, but I wanna add just a little more detail. And I'm gonna use some, it says gloss heavy gel acrylic medium. I don't really know what it's used for in real life, but I know that if I add it to my little painting here, it'll add like something that looks like brush strokes. So I'm gonna add it in just some spots to make, I don't know, make the flowers pop, maybe a little bit on his face, and it'll just add some more vintaginess to it. So, isn't it cute? Aww. It just looks like a thick glue, and you brush it on, and then it will just dry clear. Now, you can also do this with just your Mod Podge, but I find this is just a slightly nicer look, and it's less sticky. So let me just paint my flowers. There's no real technique to this. I'm just dabbing away. My vintage art masterpiece is done. Okay, might not be a masterpiece, but it's certainly adorable. And this gloss, heavy, medium, whatever gel stuff, which I don't know what it's really used for in real life, but it works so well on this art. You can just, like when you're looking at it, like in the light, it just looks more realistic. It doesn't look like it's just something I printed off on a printer and Mod Podged onto some canvas board. But yeah, how adorable will this look sitting out? And I also made another one, and it's just, okay, actually it's even more adorable. Oh, look at the bunny. Isn't he just so precious? And I love how just the background turned out with my little, I don't know, what is this again? Gloss heavy gel, acrylic medium. This stuff, so good. It makes the bunny like beyond adorable. And I'm gonna pop him into a frame and get him styled. Yeah, he's going on the console table for sure. And that is my Easter decorating. A huge thank you to M&Sense for that gorgeous candle that smells so, so good. Remember to check them out in the link below and use that code for 20% off and get yourself a really nice candle. With that, I wish you and your loved ones a really happy Easter, and I'll see you soon with another project. Bye! My hair's just doing, it's rainy and I was outside. Today's a disheveled sort of day, but yeah. You're too cute. I'm gonna name this bunny Maria. You know why, Maria? I hope you get lots of chocolate. Like lots of chocolate. Like those eggies, ooh, so good. Those are like that's like my favorite Easter chocolate for sure. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go buy myself some flowers and some eggies and just keep going with my day, okay?